Best bakery in West Auckland, bro, no question. I've been coming here for like 15 years since I was a little kid, man. It's good stuff.
Thanks for the recommendation. We're at Kumeu Bakery and Cafe today. Used to be Mr. Bond. Now the owner does know who I am. He has asked me to come out and review his stuff before, but he doesn't know that I've come and I've picked all the stuff myself off the shelf. I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know I'm here. Let's go. Potato top pie. That is a lovely mountain of potato. If you're more about the potato top than the pie, this is definitely the pie for you. It's a nice, generous, beautiful mountain of potato. The mince is nice and solid. Green Bay Bakery still got my favorite mince in the potato top pie, but this is still very, very nice. This is the steak, cheese, and jalapeno. Oh. The initial hit of juicy jalapeno and cheese was really, really nice. I'm not getting as much of it in the middle now. So there are parts of it where there's not quite as much cheese and jalapeno. But when you get it, it's a nice, gentle heat. It's not as spicy as some of the other ones that I've had, but it's still pretty good, and the cheese is nice and generous. I think we are noticing here the difference between West Auckland bakeries and South Auckland bakeries. South Auckland bakeries do tend to be, I would say, bigger. You probably are paying extra price for that, but still, South Auckland much taller and heftier, but this is still nice. Chicken and cranberry deal. This one's a sleeper hit for me. Definitely after having the cranberry and chicken from Flour Mill Bakery, this one I'm finding has a much punchier flavor than that one. That one was still good, but the oomph that they're getting out of the cheese and the cranberry sauce on this, that is nice. Okay, they do have, I think, butter chicken and cheese. I'm hoping this is butter chicken and cheese, but we'll see. Once you get to the cheese, that is so nice and comforting. First bite didn't have a whole lot of cheese, but you sometimes get that with the first bite of the pie when you can't cut it in half and go straight into the middle. But I think the butter chicken is solid and actually better than a lot of the other ones that I've reviewed. And the tomato sauce just a little bit tangy, a little bit richer. And then that hit of cheese, whoa, that is gorgeous. All the pies are $6.90, by the way. Finally managed to check the prices. We got a ham and cheese bun. If I'm being honest, my local bakery, L Bakery on Titirangi Road, I'd say their one does it a bit better. Softer bread, they get a more of a tangy sauce. This is fine, but I think you'll find better elsewhere. Sausage bun. I'm low-key a big fan of these, but I don't often see them around, and when I do, they don't normally have a massive squiggle of tomato sauce on it, so I'm really excited about this one. Not bad. I do appreciate the sauce on top there, but again, this is interesting for me because I sort of thought my local bakery was just kind of okay, but these two things is actually doing very, very well. Yeah, it's solid, but my local is I think a lot better than this. A raspberry bun, and normally I like to have a whole squiggle rather than just like a dot of jam in the middle, but because it's raspberry all the way down the sides, I think this could work. This is beautiful. I like having a love child between a lamington and a cream bun. This works very, very well. I quite like this. This caught my eye too. I quite like a raspberry slice. I'm not used to seeing them sort of triple deckered like this, so we'll see how this goes. Pretty good actually. Just enough sweetness coming through. This is quite a novel way to have it. Usually for me it's just like all top, bottom, and then jam all the way through the middle. But it's good. I think it's as good as the other ones that I've tried at Calvin's Bakery and Flour Mill. And now that I've showered crumbs all over my crotch, we got our last one out. Apple and custard. Boom. Not bad. It's got that kind of regulation custard that you might find in a custard slice at your local bakery. I do like the combination of the apple with the custard. Could maybe do with the apple being a little bit more caramelized and a little bit sweeter. But on the whole, that's not bad. Overall, very solid. I think especially the pies, this is a very good place to come to for pies. Potato top, nice and generous with the potato, soft, smooth textures, chicken and cranberry, and they have a generous amount of cheese in the pies that really adds to the flavor instead of just disappearing into the gravy. Once again, I really appreciate the recommendations that you all give me. Thanks so much. See you next time.